that segment now. I'm going to do a wee bit of hoovering up here, just for a second or two. CDs, you mentioned CDs, how many have you got out?
I've only just done two, and those were piping for dancing ones.
Okay.
One that my sisters helped me with as far as it goes there, and that's the one that I handed to Christine when I wanted to start dating her, and then Christine and I did one about 10, 12 years ago, and so it was a double CD collection, which every type of Highland dance you've got a track on it there, and bar work and stuff like that. So yeah.
And so that's that.
Yeah.
How about teaching? You teach?
I do. I've been teaching for Argyll and Butte Council at Hermitage Academy in Helensborough for 13 years now.
There you go.
And it was Christine that really encouraged me to do that. I was just staying in the house and just read making and that kind of a thing, and so the job opened up, and it was Christine that actually encouraged me to do that, and that's really led into me being a visiting assessor for the SQA, and then going around and hearing the pipers in the various learning centres throughout Scotland, and so I teach a couple of local kids. One who's a relation of Fred Morrison's. Actually, his grandfather and Fred's uncle were brothers. Okay. They're hard-working students, and I enjoy teaching them, and they enjoy their lessons with me. And you try and make the lessons as enjoyable as possible in the school. I guess that's the big thing. When I first started teaching, I took the approach of every student of mine had to be a clean player and a good player, and had to be so. My critical ear was maybe too refined to the fact that you were picking on too much, and it becoming very negative for the student.
Yeah.
And so through again my wife and this and that, you just pick and choose the improve upon one thing. Yeah. When a 13-year-old, when they play you Captain Norman or Ewing, and they've got an issue with the Rodin or the Burl or this or that, you don't mention everything that they've got an issue with. You pick one and go, right, let's go with the Burl. Whereas before, I really wasn't smart enough in order to pick just one. I picked everything, and that became quite negative.
And, each pupil has a different motivation for learning. Mm-hmm. Some of them just want to learn to play a wee tune.
Exactly.
End of.
Exactly.
And other ones want to go and play in a pipe band. Other ones want to compete. Yeah. There's other ones you could drag them kicking and screaming to a pipe band, and other ones that's it. But so they're all different, and you're right. And the main thing is that you've got to enjoy playing the instrument.
Exactly. And what I'm doing with the ones that I teach here in the house, and with the ones that really want to play beyond school at the school, is you're teaching them to have a critical ear. So when they play something, what did you notice when you played there? Well, I missed the burl in the fourth bar, and the E doubling didn't come across clean, and you go, exactly, there you go. Yeah. But go back and work on it, and just work on one at a time. Go ahead and work on one at a time. Whereas when I first started teaching, it was, you had to fix everything all at the one time, and that wasn't very conducive towards learning, and a great thing that Christine's really taught me, because she's basically taught her whole life, and when she's teaching the dancing, she said there's a number of issues going on there, but you just pick one, and then have that develop and clean up, and then you pick the next one and the next one. It's information overload for these kids in order to do that.